You forgot us first before you said goodbye. I was still holding on while you were saying it with your eyes. Love didn't die that night. It faded long before. You stopped asking how I was, stopped reaching for my hand. We shared the same four walls, but lived in different worlds. I blame myself for every crack, thinking I could bring us back. But no one can save a fire when only one heart burns. I kept chasing yesterday while you were already gone. You forgot us first, long before you left the door. I kept writing love songs, you stopped listening anymore. Now I know that letting go can sometimes be an act of grace. The hardest goodbye wasn't your leaving, it was watching your love fade. The silence doesn't hurt the same, it doesn't whisper your name. I've learned that lonely isn't fear, it's peace when you're sincere. Every tear I cried for you watered someone brave and new. The girl who begged for one more chance finally chose her own. If we meet another lifetime, maybe we'll get it right. But this heart deserves a love that never makes it fine. You forgot us first, but I won't forget my worth. I gave you every piece of me, now I'll give them back to myself. Tomorrow won't erase the past, but it doesn't have to. Some endings break your heart, others set it free. You forgot us first. I finally remembered me. Hope she loves you better, better than I ever could. I gave you every piece of me, you never understood. If she's the one you waited for, I hope she's worth the goodbye. I folded all our yesterdays into a box I couldn't throw away. Every letter, every photograph still remembers how we laughed. You promised we'd grow old as one, now I'm watching two shadows become one. The future that we used to draw belongs to someone else. I never wanted forever with anyone but you. I hope she loves you better, holds your heart with gentle hands, listens to your quiet fears the way I always planned. I won't wish your world to fall, I pray that you'll come back, because loving someone truly sometimes means letting go. Some nights your memory still calls like rain against my bedroom walls. But every tear has taught my soul that broken things can still be whole. The girl who waited by your side finally stopped asking why. She found the sunrise in herself instead of in your eyes. love is meant to find its way, then mine will come someday. Not to replace what we once had, but to remind me I deserve to stay. I hope she loves you better, because I loved you with my all. And if one day you think of me, remember how I never let you fall. You'll always be a chapter, not the ending of my life. I walked away with a broken heart, but I'll leave with peace inside. I hope she loves you better, and I hope I love myself the most. I stared at my reflection, but her eyes looked strange somehow, like she had cried 1,000 tears and just forgot how. The room was full of silence, but my head was loud with pain. You walked out with my pieces and never came again. I remember every second, how the air felt cold and thin, how one goodbye could break a girl from somewhere deep within. I was standing in the mirror, trying hard to recognize the girl you left behind, with empty hands and tired eyes. It was the night I lost myself, the night my heart turned into hell. I gave you everything I was and watched it all fall down. It was the night I came undone, the night I couldn't find no love, not in you, not in me, not anywhere I felt. It was the night I lost myself. I wore my pain so quietly, no one saw the way I changed. I smiled in front of everyone, but nothing felt the same. I used to know my own heart, used to trust my every step, but after you I questioned all the parts of me you left. I let your leaving define me, like your love was all I had. And when it disappeared from me, I forgot the girl I was. I kept searching through the wreckage for the version of me before, but heartbreak has a way of closing every familiar door. It was the night I lost myself, the night my heart turned into hell. I gave you everything I was and watched it all fall down. It was the night I came undone, the night I couldn't find no love, not in you, not in me, not anywhere I felt. It was the night I lost myself. Maybe losing you was painful, but losing me was worse, because told them I was doing good. I said I'm feeling strong. I learned to fake a smile so well no one could tell I'm wrong. I post a picture, laugh a bit like everything's okay, but every night I close my eyes and wish you'd stayed. I said I don't miss you, but that's a lie, 'cause every quiet moment I still cry. I said I was fine, but this proves I'm not. Every little thing still breaks my heart. A song, your name, a memory turns my world back into dark. I try to move on, try to be strong, but I'm still holding on to what we lost. I said I was fine, I said I'm okay, but this proves I'm not. I walk past places we once knew and act like I don't care, but every step reminds me of how you used to be there. I talk to someone new sometimes, pretend I've moved ahead, but deep inside it's still your voice that echoes in my head. I said I don't need you, but I still do. But this proves I'm not. If I was really healing, why do I still feel every word you ever said like it's still real? If I was really over you, why do I still break every time I hear your name or see your face? I said I was fine, but I was just pretending. Every lie I told is catching up again. I try to hide it, try to fight it, but I can't escape this pain. I said I was strong, but I'm falling apart, 'cause you never really left my heart. I said I was fine, I said I'm okay, but I'm not, I'm not, I'm not. I was never really fake. I was never really fine. You stood there like a fading light, half in shadow, half in night. Your eyes look past the love we made, like you had already walked away. I felt the silence in your chest, the kind that means there's nothing left. No broken scream, no angry cry, just two hearts learning how to die. And I knew before you spoke, from the way your fingers shook, love was leaving quietly right in front of me. It was a whisper goodbye, a tear you try to hide. No storm, no slamming doors, just pain behind your eyes. It was a soft kind of ending, the still hear your voice at night, floating through my room sometimes, like a ghost that never meant to leave me here with all this ache. Your sweater's still here on my chair, your memory's everywhere, and every little thing you touch still feels too close, still hurts too much. I replay the final scene, every word and what it means, how love can disappear without a sound to hear. It was a whisper goodbye, a tear you tried to hide. No storm, no slamming doors, just pain behind your eyes. It was a soft kind of ending, the kind that hurts for life. You let me go so gently, with a whisper goodbye. Maybe loud hearts break and burn, maybe quiet hearts just turn, maybe love don't always fight, maybe sometimes it says goodnight in the softest way. Still it takes your breath away. It was a whisper goodbye, so tender, still so wild. No one else could see the moment my whole world lost its light. It was a soft kind of ending, but it cut me like a knife. You left without a warning, in a whisper goodbye. Now all that's left is midnight and your echo in my mind. You didn't have to say much to break this heart of mine. It was a whisper goodbye. I smiled while falling apart, hiding every broken heart. You thought I was doing fine, but I was losing me inside. The loudest cries are never heard when they're trapped behind a smile. I learned to laugh through all the pain, pretending sunshine covered rain. No one could see the cracks beneath the silent wars inside of me. You held my hand without a clue, I was already losing you. Every promise slowly turned into ashes I couldn't hold. How do you save a heart that nobody knows is breaking? I smiled while falling apart, keeping all the shattered parts. You never saw the tears I hid behind the words I'm okay. Now I'm done pretending strong for someone who let me drown. I'll heal the pieces one by one until I love myself again. The mirror finally told the truth, I deserve more than missing you. Some endings hurt because they're real, some endings teach us how to heal. Every sunrise feels less cold, every heartbeat grows more bold. The girl who feared being alone found a place she calls her own. If I could speak to who I was, I'd whisper softly, just hold on. The pain won't stay forever, you'll become stronger than it. I smiled while falling apart, now I'm rebuilding my own heart. No longer waiting to be saved, no longer living in yesterday. I'll wear these scars like constellations, I smiled while falling apart. Now I'm smiling because I've healed. You never looked back, not even once at me. I watched your shadow disappear while mine forgot to breathe. How could forever end without a single tear? Your favorite cup is on the shelf, right where you left it by yourself. The morning light still fills this room, but it can't chase away the truth. I counted every sleepless night, waiting for your headlights. Every sound outside my door made me believe just one time more. But hope grows tired when love walks away. You never looked back, like I was easy to replace. I was still holding on, you were already gone. Now every piece you left behind has taught my heart to let you go. I loved you with forever, you loved me for a moment. I don't hate the way we ended, I hate how quietly you left. No final words, no last embrace, just empty echoes in your place. The tears don't fall as often now, they're turning into strength somehow. The girl who feared the lonely nights has found her own sunrise. If someday you remember me, I hope it's with an honest heart, not because you're lonely, but because I truly mattered. You never look back, but I won't stop moving on. Every goodbye became a lesson, every scar became a song. One day someone will love me without making me question why. Until then I'll keep believing the right heart won't walk away. You never looked back, but I finally found the courage to. I should've left sooner. I should've left sooner, but I loved you too much. You changed without a warning, but I kept calling it a phase. I made excuses for your distance and blame myself for all the change. You stopped reaching for my hand, but I kept holding on to pieces, trying hard to understand. I saw the cracks, I felt the cold, but I still begged for us to hold. I knew your heart was slipping gone, and still I stayed too long in a love already gone. Kept singing to a silence, kept waiting for your arms. I stayed too long trying to fix what I didn't break. Now I'm the one left bleeding from the love you wouldn't save. I stayed too were standing right beside me. I still felt miles from here. I gave you every soft part, every fear I couldn't hide. But you were leaving little by little, while I was fighting for our life. I wore my hope like fragile glass. You watched me break and let it pass. I should have known where this belonged, a place where I stayed too long in a love already gone. Kept singing to a silence, kept waiting for your arms. I stayed too long trying to fix what I didn't break. Now I'm the one left bleeding from the love you wouldn't save. I stayed too long. Maybe love made me blind, maybe pain changed my mind. Maybe I thought if I stayed, you would never walk away. But hearts don't heal just because one heart tries, and no one wins when only one side fights. I stayed too long in the ruins of your love, built a home inside the ashes when there was nothing left of us. I stayed too long, now I'm learning how to leave. Not just you behind tonight, but the girl who couldn't see. She stayed too long. I stayed too. Now I'm gone. It's 3 a.m., my room is dark, but my mind won't sleep. Every thought comes back to you, every memory I keep. I try to close my eyes, but you're all I see. Even silence feels so loud when you're missing me. I said I'm over it, but that's a lie, 'cause every night I still cry. This song hits different at 3 a.m. Be careful when the world is quiet. It hurts a little more. Every word feels deeper in the dark. Every note goes straight into your heart. Don't play it twice, you won't be the same. It brings back love, it brings back pain. I thought I was fine, but now I see. This song still remembers you and me. Your voice still lives in the songs I play. Every lyric sounds like you, every word you used to say. I scroll through old messages I know I should delete, but part of me still hopes you'll come back to me. I said I'm okay now, but I still break every time I hear your name again. This song hits different at 3 a.m. Be careful when the world is quiet. It hurts a little more. Every word feels deeper in the dark. Every note goes straight into your heart. Don't play it twice, you won't be the same. It brings back love, it brings back pain. I thought I was fine, but now I see. This song still remembers you and me. If I could sleep, I'd dream of you, but even dreams still hurt me too. The baby. Every feeling you try to hide will come alive tonight. Don't press replay, just let it end, or you'll be lost in it again. I thought I was strong, but now I see at 3 a.m. you still have me. It's always you at 3 a.m. I wasn't the one you chose, I was the one who stayed. I gave you all my tomorrows, you gave them all away. Tell me, was I ever enough, or just someone easy to lose? You looked at me like I was home, then left me standing there alone. I held your word with open hands, you watched it slip like falling sand. I learned to hide the tears I cried behind a smile I wore with pride. But every "I'm okay" I said was another silent goodbye. How can forever disappear without a single warning? I wasn't the one you chose, even though I chose you every day. I carried all our broken dreams while you kept walking away. Now the echoes of your voice don't have the power they once knew. I lost the love I wanted most the day I lost you. I found the letters in a drawer, words that don't belong anymore. Funny how forever fades into a box of yesterdays. The girl who couldn't let you go finally found the strength to know some doors are meant to close, so brighter ones can open. If love was meant to hurt this much, then maybe healing is a kind of love too. Not the love we dreamed about, but the love that brings me back to chose, but I became the one who grew. Every scar became a light, leading me somewhere new. You'll always be a chapter, not the ending of my story. I stopped waiting for your love and started believing in mine. I wasn't the one you chose, but now